my name is Meg Carr and I am your independent pampered chef consultant. I am welcoming you to my kitchen today. We are doing the air fryer beignets. We are going to be using just your basic flaky biscuits and chocolate chips. I'm also going to do a couple in cinnamon and a couple in some caramel chips that I found, just because it's always fun to try new things. So the first things that I've done is I've already made 3, but I've got my rolling pin and I am rolling out half of a biscuit, because these biscuits come together and they're flaky, so you tear them apart in half. So you're going to use half for each of your little air fryer beignets. So we're going to make another chocolate one here to finish out this tray. Just lay it on there. And your hand pocket maker comes with 3 pieces. You can make them in rounds, you can make them in halves, and it comes with your little scoop so you can measure just the right amount of filling for each of your pockets. My 6-year-old has made peach hand pies with this. We've made mini calzones. It all works good. So we're going to do this with the beignets today. Got my silicone prep bowl, which is the small one, but I filled it with just a little bit of flour so I could dust and make sure nothing sticks. So set this on here. Get another scoopful of chocolate chips for this one. And then we'll have a tray of chocolate chip ones. And we'll do some more. Get in there. Close it up. See? Starts at a circle, you close it up, and you smush. And as you smush, it seals it for you. I usually just find this little extra that usually always happens and just smush it together even more. Pop it open. Peel it off. And now I have 4 little chocolate chip beignets. There we go. There's round 1. I'm gonna do some more here. I have spritz all my trays with my cooking oil so it won't stick. Spread out some more flour here. Okay. Need to roll out 4 more so I can do another tray here. And this time, we'll try a few caramels. Oops, get off there. If you have the baker's roller, it works so much simpler because I just find it to be a lot more easy to manage than your larger rolling pins. My personal preference. Mine was old and finally bit the dust, so I have a new one on order. It will be here soon. Okay, so another little hand pocket here. There we go. Like I said, I'm gonna try caramel this time. So a couple little caramel chips. And smush. Perfect. Smush this together, make sure it decides not to open up on you. Because when you have excess, that sometimes happens. Always get it together. You can do it. We all got this, right? And just slide it right off. Perfect. We're gonna stick that one in the middle there. That'll put 5 on that round. More flour. A little sprinkle there. Coat both sides. And roll. And roll. There, that's a good one. Okay, get your pocket maker, set it down. Another little scoopful of caramels. And seal. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Just because I have excess. Pinch, pinch, pinch. There you go. And open. And set down. Next. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. You don't need a lot, just a little bit. And keep it going. There we go. Okay, there's 1. And 2. Get it both sides. Gotta make it the right. All right, good. Pocket maker. There we we go, set it down, and I have, this will be 3. Perfect. And seal it right up. Smush, 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 smush. Just because I like to make sure that none of my little edges are thinking about opening up on me, like that one did. If you have trouble keeping this closed, make sure that you can go ahead and dust your pocket maker with extra flour, and that will help keep it closed. Like this one is really giving me trouble. It does not want to stay closed. So we'll just make it stay closed. Sometimes it's trial and error and you just keep going with it. I just need more flour. I've just run out of flour on my pocket maker, that's all. So we're gonna set that one over there. Set that one there. Okay. So here's my, just dust those edges so you have your flour on there so it stays where it's supposed to be, because you want it to stay closed. Otherwise, it's not really a pocket if it doesn't stay closed. There we go. There we go. There. Awesome. Now, we have lots of flour this time, so this should work real well. And one more caramel, and then we're going to make 4 cinnamons. Because, hey, cinnamon is good for you. There we are. On to that. Set it right in the middle and seal her up. Pinch, pinch. I love this thing. Makes it so much fun. It fell right out that time. See, just enough flour and you can make it do what you want it to do. It helps. Okay, now we're going to do some cinnamons. Get yourself some flour back on there so it doesn't stick so bad, because it does. I find that the store-bought doughs are stickier than the homemade doughs, just so you know. At least that's my experience with them. So do this. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, cinnamon. Now on to cinnamon. Okay, I've already got a 1/4 cup of sugar in here because I'm going to use the cinnamon to sprinkle on top when they're done. But I also need a few teaspoons of cinnamon. And this is the adjustable measuring spoon, so whether or not you like more or less, you can have a teaspoon, up to 1/8 of a teaspoon, simply by moving it back and forth. They all have measurements written down here, so this works out really well when you need a variety of different measurements at once. In this case, I don't. In this case, I just need a couple of teaspoons of cinnamon. But, just for your information, adjustable measuring spoons are great. I'm gonna go here, and this is a lot of fun. I absolutely love doing what I do because you can do so much fun with it. Just a variety of different recipes to try. Some of them are super, super quick and easy if you're looking for one-pot meals or quick fixes for dinner each night, or if you're looking for something that you want to make something very special, like the new multi-cooker, awesome. You can do a lot of restaurant quality sous vide cooking with it. Tune back in Friday. I'm going to be making New York strip steaks in the sous vide method in the multi-cooker, so that'll be a lot of fun. Have a really nice dinner on Friday. There we go. Toss it over there. In this case, what I'm going to do is just put a teeny bit of butter in there to make it stick. There we go. Silicone basting brush, great for adding butter and stuff that you need. And then we just sprinkle it in. So this will actually turn out to be like a cinnamon beignet. So this isn't going to have a total ton, like those will have melted chocolate and melted caramels in there. This we're just going to have a cinnamon middle, which will be really, really yummy if you're into cinnamon and sugar kind of things, like cinnamon swirl breads and things. Here you go, this will be for you. Seal it up nice and tight. The crimping should work, but when you have excess dough like that, it tends to kind of cause problems sometimes. There we go. Okay, I can fit one more on this tray, so we're gonna do one more here. A little more sprinkly. There we go. There we go. You do that, you get some more flour on your hand pocket maker so it doesn't stick when you do your dough. You don't want to have your pocket stick because that doesn't allow it to release the way it should. There we go. So lay that on there, push it in. There. My butter is starting to coagulate a little bit there, but that's okay. So we just need a little bit. Paint the inside so our cinnamon sticks where it's supposed to. There we go. Slide that in and smush your pocket. The more you work with this, the better you'll be able to eyeball your amounts and when you should stop rolling out your dough. If you have the rolling mat, the pie crust rolling mat, it actually has measurements on it and it's fantastic. We recently moved and I have not found the box that mine is in yet, but that is coming. Okay. So now we are ready to put round one in the air fryer. So we pop open our air fryer. We're using the bottom two racks. We don't want them on the top racks because that's where most of the heat kind of, heat rises and it will overcook too quickly. So use your bottom two racks, close it up, turn your air fryer to bake, tap your button, down to 12 minutes, and let it go, okay? And that's all there is to it. So part one, making the beignets. Part two, I'll come back because I do everything in stages because I'd rather do it live and not have a whole bunch of editing to my videos. So we're gonna have this, I'm gonna let it cook and I'll pop back in for part two of this video and show you how they look when they come out. Thanks, see you soon.